Based on how I was evaluating this COVID situation was going, I figured that racing would start in July, but that I designed a program such that I could somewhat get ready by late May. It is now mid-March, and racing starts in 3 weeks. Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. I started hearing chatter about possible race starting about a month ago. And so 3 weeks ago, I modified my program such that basically I replaced one of my workouts with HIIT workouts, high intensity training program. Because I am subject to AFib, I limit myself to 2 hard workouts a week. Previously, the only hard workouts I was doing were basically just Zwift crits, and I'd improve a little bit each time I do it. But I had a long ways to go with that, especially in the B category. After I did 2 weeks of HIIT workouts, following Zwift crits, I improved significantly. So significantly for me is usually I would get dropped from the main group well before the halfway mark. And now this time I made it to the last lap. I got dropped with 3/4 of a lap to go, but man, that improvement was huge for me. I still felt like I was hanging on for dear life at times, most of the time, but that was significant. In fact, I got dropped from the group twice, and I was able to dig and get back onto the group. So I was pretty happy with that workout. So today's workout is it's a group ride actually. And during this group ride, and I'm definitely counting this as one of my hard workouts for the week, I'm going to be doing a series of HIIT efforts. Now I call it HIIT efforts instead of HIIT intervals because with intervals usually instead of doing something like 6 by 4 minutes with 2 minutes easy spin between, that type of thing, I'm just going to do that as the terrain talks to me. There's going to be ample climbing, so I'm going to do most of these efforts on climbs. Now at a certain point, I know I'm going to die out, and I'm going to need a bungee cord out to my teammates, and hopefully that'll be happening. But that's the plan for today. Join me, and we'll talk a little more about the upcoming race season. Hey.
Good morning, Mr. Cycling Greek.
I waited, didn't see you guys. Whoa! Yeah, great, huh?
I'm done. I'm done as in reamed. I think I got as many as 7 intervals out of that. I'll find out once I download it, and then I'll get the averages and so forth, and probably have them on the video. You've probably seen them on the video by now. But you know, some of those I thought I went as far as 4 minutes, but I'm sure it was only like 75 or 90 seconds. Those were tough. Those were good. I can tell I'm getting strong with that, but those are tough. It's going to be paying off. All right, so 3 weeks and counting. 3 weeks and counting. I saw Trainer Road's video recently of their deep dive into polarized training, looking at all the various studies that have been happening, that have taken place. And that is well worth a watch. It's like an hour or 40 minutes, I think, I'll have it linked in the description below. It's definitely well worth a watch. In the first part of it, they talk about the basic details of training, and it's presented in such a way that it ties in quite nicely with how they present the polarized training studies. All right. Again, hope you enjoyed this video, got something out of it, and always remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.